Thank you for participating in this PJKT run event. We have our lovely not host, but the individual that's hosting the community who's going to be helping us through this. So go ahead and take it away, Light, and let us know what we need to do. I'll be over here with these people.
All right. Hi there, guys. My name is Light095. I'm the event host for today's session of DLS. Just to let you all know, sometimes it helps. Guys, my name is a character that occurs is just for quick fixes as we need it. When you hear people start yelling and such, please don't take it as like a direct insult or someone actually talking to you or talking down to you. We're in the middle of a really terrible place. Tensions are always going to be high. Roll the punches, have fun in the RP. You're playing as a military soldier for a reason. Now, my actual character name, and for everyone else needs to be aware of, is if they see me in this model, is I am the Lieutenant Colonel Joseph, the garrison commander of the FOB that will be going over here relatively soon. As we go ahead and enter the RP, you guys will be just following me as we go ahead and enter the office, and we'll be given instructions and such. Everyone in this area here is acting as if this is your first time being deployed out to an active war zone, which is Afghanistan in our lore. Not the real one, our own variation of it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get everyone started. Any questions from the participants so far? And we'll be given instructions.
Yes, for people who don't know, what's a FOB? Where are we going?
We're going to a forward operating base. I'm sorry, I'm so used to these terms myself. But yeah, we're going to a forward operating base where it's going to be kind of close to a lot of danger zones. That's why we kind of have to keep up our patrol and make sure everything is fine. The setting is going to be this as we enter the actual area. It's going to be 0400 hours. So very early in the morning as people are getting ready for their morning patrols and their usual duties as they wake up. Alright, and we'll be able to explain more as we go through the process here together. Now, any other further questions before we begin our talk, or begin the walkthrough?
What if we have to get
Alrighty.
midway through the game?
I do apologize. What was that, sir?
What if we have to get off midway through the game?
Hey, if that happens, just find a nice secluded area and just log out, man.
Okay.
What if we have flat feet and we're flaming homosexual?
Well, I mean, the army these days accept them. What are you going on about?
Yeah.
Don't ask, don't tell. Ended several years ago.
There's no exemption for you, sorry.
I'm sorry, but you're a drafted boy. You're gonna go through to hell with us. All right. Well, without further ado, RP will immediately start as soon as you pass and enter that vehicle behind you and you hear a beautiful little tune start playing. So, you may all go ahead and start going. I'll meet you all there in a moment.
Vehicle right here. Click that. The blue fur.
And as all the troopers is getting ready, I am going to need to get everything all set up on my end too. You may go ahead.
Good.
Everyone looks the same.
All right.
I don't know who's.
If you're interested in participating,
Yes.
if you're interested
Hey,
in participating,
James,
you
ready
can
for
clone my
tomorrow?
avatar if you want to have
You guys
one.
wanna
can
hear a
just clone
joke?
me if my cloning is on.
Yeah.
Just so you know. You don't have to.
Why did the dog go into the shade?
Why?
Because they want to be a hot dog.
Oh my god, not again.
Wake up!
Neo was feeling getting comfortable.
Follow me. We're gonna have a quick brief at the garrison commander office, the GC.
Just stay inside.
Get up
He
on
might
your
not be
asses.
here.
Pile in. Come on, let's make this quick. Ain't got all day for this.
Yes,
It's just
sir.
started. You might want to go ahead and turn on the flashlight here, or the light switch here as you enter. Make sure to turn off the light as well as soon as you're done being in here.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let me go ahead and get my coffee. Christ. Alright. So I take it your newest bunch from the first Waifuwehr army? Yeah, you look all greenhorn to me here. Alright. We're gonna go over a quick few things that we have an understanding of where you're at, as well as see if you guys remember your own basic training. Should be relatively quick and simple. All right, so we're gonna go over rules of engagement, ROE. Let's see any of you troopers remember that. Who here remembers what an ROE means? Anybody? Thank you. All right, Ryder.
Ready octopus eating?
You need to go back to basics, son. No, rules of engagement is simply as stated. The rules of how we're going to engage any enemy contacts. Enemy contacts mean in this instance, the insurgents that we're dealing with. And I do apologize. I already got someone on the radio trying to get my attention. I already got someone on the radio trying to get my attention. Wait one, please. Wait one, please. All right, do apologize about that. I'm gonna ask you. All right, do apologize about that. I'm gonna ask you. Can see a very busy man already. Woke up. See you guys here. Already dealing with radio calls, trying to take care of stuff. How we go ahead and handle our enemy contacts. How we go ahead and handle our enemy contacts. Enemy contacts can mean in this instance insurgents, any unfriendly or hostile entities in general here. Our rules engagement as always is our rules engagement as, but the most frustrating and the most difficult to follow through at times. Don't fire unless they fire on you first. How do you know if they're even firing you in the first place besides seeing a bullet tracer hit in front of you or above your head? Sometimes you use a snap. Sometimes. Other times you just gotta make sure that you're alive when it happens. Don't worry, we got a crew of heavily trained medics who'll be able to go ahead and assist you little boo-boos that might get out there. From your knees scraping to a bullet wound to the side of your waist. It is what it is. You're in the boondocks for a reason. A real shitty one. Right behind you is going to be the map of our immediate vicinity right there. This is where our FOB is located at the very dead center, as well as an abandoned village right there on the bottom right, as you can see on the map. On the bottom right, as you can see on the map. 34 right there. Alpha 34 on that grid right there. Alpha 34. We are occupying Foxtrot. We are occupying Foxtrot 31 to 32. Echo 31 to 32. This will allow you to go ahead and have an understanding of how big our base is compared to plenty of other FOBs out there. Compared to plenty of other FOBs out there. As you should know, the amenities are lacking. As you should know, you'll make do as always, right? Who here is ready to have another water bottle shower? Who here is ready to have another water bottle shower? All right, it's life.
So we got water this time.
So at least, right? Last time I was out here, no water at all, right? Last time I was out here, no water at all. Now, any questions on what a rules of engagement is? I think I've explained it fairly simple, right? Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
Disregard that. All right. That would sound like a false alarm right there. For now, I'm going to need everyone to start following me as we go ahead and move on through the base. We're going to have a quick look around that way you're fully understanding the systems. All right, Sergeant. You're going to go ahead and help me out right here. We're going to go ahead and bring these greenhorns out around the place. All right, troopers. Over to your left, that is the fuel pump. Over to your left, that is the fuel pump. Have any ever fueled a car before, or do you let your attendants do it? I know some people from country of America and New Jersey relies on the attendants doing it. And about that life. Relies on the attendants doing it. Fuel car, at least they taught you something. At least they taught you something. You're going to go ahead and make sure before we do patrols to see if the fuel gauge is topped off, and see if the fuel gauge is topped off, and we make sure all my beautiful Vicks are actually fueled properly. That way we can usually quickly use them as needed. Simple, right? Follow me here. This is one of our random supply dumps. One of our random supply dumps where we keep everything at for future additions to the FOB here, as well as other general equipment. And down this way is the pride of our joy. Down this way is the pride of our joy. The actual workshop for the garage here, right? For the garage here. As you see, we got quite a few old drawings that people like to put up. And as well, we got some boys working right there. That's what we got on one of our Humvees, making sure it's all set up and ready for Humvees, making sure it's all set up and ready for today's patrol. You want to go ahead and explain more about the function of this area? You want to go ahead and explain more about the function of this area? That way, they have mechanically certified in the first place.
Sure. So,
Overall, the vehicle depot here in the garage is where we maintain all of our vehicles and get them all ready whenever we need to have a move out, say for patrol or equipment movement, and the whole entire shebangs. So right over there, as you can see, one of them is the Humvee. Over there, as you can see, one of them is the Humvee here in Afghanistan. Used by coalition forces here in Afghanistan. Platform there. Gets you around very versatile little platform there. The ones that we currently have here are equipped with an M2 on top. Here are equipped with an M2 on top of any threat whenever you're out there. If you need to dispatch of any threat whenever you're out there, on top. 50 caliber is pretty effective. M2 on top. 50 caliber is pretty effective. Right here in the garage. And any sort of repairs that need to be done, get brought in here. Any sort of repairs that need to be done, get brought in here. Get fixed up. Fielding of equipment to deal with the whole entire fielding of equipment within a certain limited range. Obviously, fully disassemble a vehicle here. We don't have the full equipment for that. Disassemble a vehicle here. We don't have the full equipment for that. So if we want to come on out here now, we'll be able to see some of the other vehicles that we have.
Yeah.
Right over here to immediate left for you lot is going to be the Dingo. Very versatile little vehicle there. Oh.
While you finish up with them here, go ahead and let me know. I gotta take care of some paperwork real quick. As soon as you're done with them, start directing them Dad's way towards the barracks. Alright, I'll meet up with you there.
Understood. So over here, another one of the vehicles we have is the Dingo. Very effective vehicle whenever it comes to transporting troops through, say, a mined area or an area that is known to have lots and lots of hostility. Good enough armor to keep you protected. Mine resistance means any ID underneath, you'll be able to survive at least one. And of course, windows, bullet resistant. So if you begin getting shot at, you're able to actually deal with it instead of having to wonder, why are there bullets flying through the windshield? Happens quite a lot here. So, if there are any little questions regarding these two vehicles before we move on to a more interesting one, you can go ahead and ask them. Before we move on to a more interesting one, you can go ahead and ask them.
What's the top speed? What's the top speed?
Top speed of these? They're limited, but... Top speed of these? Dingo? They're limited, usually we can get it up to 100. Dingo? Humvee over there. Usually we can get it up to 85. Humvee over there. Humvees don't exactly have to go too much higher out here. Dust is pretty high in this environment. Dust is pretty high in this environment. So, well, you over there, you seem pretty eager.
Is it amphibious, sir?
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Pardon?
Is it amphibious, sir?
No, it's not amphibious. It can wade through a certain depth of water. The Dingo here specifically can wade through about 0.4 meters of water. Before that, it's able to go through fine. After that, it'll begin having issues with hydroplaning and not being able to maneuver at all within the water. And the Humvee over there is rated for 0.3.
The 5mm, right?
1.5 feet to 1.25 feet.
2 feet, 2-3 feet.
Oh, thank you.
The math is off, a Marine.
Are there any other interesting questions regarding these two vehicles?
I
You
do.
got another one?
How much does it cost?
Like if we total it,
Oh,
like how much did we total?
usually
Probably
for
20 years worth of your
Dingo-
paycheck.
Usually
Probably
for
20 years worth of your
Dingo-
paycheck. I'll make sure that happens too for you. Especially. I'll make sure that happens too for you.
Pretty blunt
Especially.
on there. Pretty blunt on there. Usually these
I,
units go
have a
for
question.
about
Usually these
€60,000
units go for
about 60,000 euro.
How good is it at defending from? How good is it at defending from any fire?
As long as they're not using a
Again, all I know is Marine training.
20
I'm too
mil
dumb for
or
that.
a shape charge. 20 mil it'll defend pretty good. Shape charge, but it'll defend pretty good. Say an RPG-7, but if you are dealing with say an RPG-7, it's not going to hold up too well.
So that basically it means it can handle AKs. So that basically it means it can handle AKs that the enemy likes to use a lot. 5.56 to 7.62 majority of time.
Yep. You got one?
Question: Is it able to mount any kind
got
of
one?
gun, or you're able to shoot your gun? Is it able to mount any kind of gun, or you're able to shoot your gun outside of the vehicle, or is it fully enclosed?
So for the dingo, it can have weapon on top, but we don't have the weapon on top. For that, but we don't have the weapon systems here for that. Well, you'd have to open up the doors for that.
Alright, well, if you need anything,
you'd have to open up the doors for that. And depending on the situation, that wouldn't exactly be
Understood.
right.
pretty good in the next 10 or so. 15 greasing her up.
Understood.
Should be pretty good in the next 10 or so.
So, any more here? So, any more?
I'm also fiddling with the radio, so
Oh.
that should be tip top.
Alrighty, then we're going to be moving on to another one of the vehicles here, which is going to be a little more interesting. So, come on with me.
You're a nice person.
Now, I got a question for all of you here. Does anyone know what a Wolverine is?
Hey, Private, how's things on that MG so far?
The tank?
I'm not familiar.
Is that the tank right there?
That's
see
that
it.
comic
Oh, no,
book
that's not
hero.
a tank.
But
It's
that over there is the Wolverine.
Oh, it's an APC.
It's a mix
Yeah.
of the Puma's turret with the GTK Boxer platform.
It's some type of heavy armored infantry.
a very
Not really heavy
Fine one.
armored. It's not going to be able to stop a 120 millimeter round, but against an RPG-7, this thing will be able to hold up. So most of the threats
more of a medium
you don't
tier.
have to deal with.
I don't have
And of course, weapon system on top is
think that's at
good
least
old
2
30
inches.
mil. So for some reason, 50 cal
That's what
wasn't
you think
enough,
2
and we had a
inches
30
is?
mil. Essentially, for this to be able to stop an RPG-7, it has a medium armor capability.
Medium,
Keeping it
medium,
pretty simple there.
Yeah, medium.
Keeping it
medium.
pretty
But
simple there. It is a wheeled vehicle. It does have a good top speed. But it is a wheeled vehicle. It does have a good top speed. This one specifically tops out at, if we take the speed limiter off, it can always go higher. But of course, if we take the speed limiter off, it can always go higher. 30 mil up top. And as I mentioned, deal with a threat 30 mil that 50 cal can't deal with. You have to deal with a threat. 30 mil is much more likely to deal with it. Let's see, we already got someone with a eager question.
Is it amphibious?
This one can wade through about 1.2 meters worth of water. Wade through about 1.2 meters worth of water, which is about 4 feet. So he'll be able to wade through there, not have any issues with traction. He'll be able to wade through there, not have any issues with traction or losing complete control. Obviously, once it goes above that, it'll begin having issues.
No need to worry.
No
need to worry.
Is the gun on top or is the rapid fire? Is the gun on top or rapid fire, or is it more?
It is a 30 mil autocannon, dual belt fed, too. So you always have a good flow of ammunition of 2 different types if you want. One can be an AP round, which will go through armor, or the other can be an HE round, which will send fragments around like a grenade does.
With the SOA we've been dealing with, they've been getting more technicals out there. So we might come across more armored tentacles than before. So keep that in mind as we get ready. Last technical. Do apologize. Little stutter, But
What's a technical?
yeah, a technical is essentially just a souped up truck that you can find and stick in some kind of MG on it, or maybe some parts of other destroyed vehicles that they all willy-nilly welded together to get more defenses on it. It's the common stuff you would see all in your video games as you play as like some little American Marine shooting up a place. Probably like that Call of Duty 4 place. Probably like that Call of Duty 4.
All right.
That was
yeah.
before my time. Actually, no, it wasn't.
I was more into war.
War. What?
So think of like a souped up Soviet era truck then.
Oh, okay.
Give me one of
Sorry.
those. There you go.
I misheard.
I like playing The
Space
Sims.
my avatar, okay?
Pretty much think of
I
vehicles
just
like
heard
the
war on
like the
war.
Katyusha,
If you want to
essentially.
participate,
That's
clone my
essentially,
avatar.
like a description
Awesome.
of a technical, just a little bit more jerry-rigged to Just
a lot more.
slap it together and it works.
It's genius, but really, really crappy material.
It is pretty much the
all you can
definition
really say
of
about
it
them.
works.
Yep.
If it ain't broke,
Any
don't
more
fix it.
questions in regards to the Wolverine here before we move on to the rest of the fob? Now we have an idea of what you're going to be doing for the next 20 years or so. Probably 20 years, who knows? More like a year. Private Rider, what's up?
Did they base the name off the comic book superhero?
Look American to you? I don't think so.
No, sir.
I don't know.
You know, I think they may call it the Wolverine because the Boxer platform was never meant to have this level of weaponry on it. So it's kind of like it got Wolverine
You know,
claws.
American Human I ever saw.
I just thought it was cool. If it was, you know, just...
I may have got inspired by it. Who knows? I mean, he's a human
I can
machine
see
for
it
a
being
reason, I
inspired by
guess.
the animal.
All right, I guess that's all done for this
sounds
area.
cool.
You guys ready to move on to the next so you have an understanding of this goddamn shithole?
Yes,
All
sir.
right,
Yes, sir.
troops. Come on,
Aye,
let's
sir.
go.
Yes,
sir.
Yeah, today may be your lucky day. We finally got a shipment of good grub, and I have a note, right? We even got banana bread too. That has been shipped out to us.
Banana bread.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! We got the banana bread MREs.
My aunt
What?
Jenna used to make banana bread.
Hold on. Let me get on a call real quick. All right. I need all available mechanics to head over to the water pipe. It bursted again. Please make sure we can use the rest of this month's water supply. Over and out. Christ on a
Not
stick.
my
Not
precious
again.
H2O.
Banzer, Husk. I need your asses
I
moving
don't
over there
want
now.
dirt bats again. Those are terrible.
You can finish getting this done as soon as that's taken care of. Get this done before 12. I ask at this point. We're gonna lose so much
Pretty
gallons of water
considerate.
again.
Got a lot of time for them to do that.
Well, it's either
I
that
feel like
or
we're gonna
make sure
run
it's
out of
done
all of our
right.
water by that time.
You never know. We get decent supplies out here. Decent. You'll learn the routes about that soon.
Hey,
Where are you guys?
it's Lune, right? Sergeant Lune.
We already got mechanics
Okay,
on it. Just go back to your
that's how you
post and get
say it.
everything all set up. I know. We're gonna do an order here soon about keep water consumption as low as possible again. Even after we just got it done fixing it what last week. I gave them more time.
Is everybody
this time to
okay?
see if we can... Everyone's okay from the looks of it. It's just no one was there. Get back on it.
Be a mess.
Right.
Captain.
Thank you for your cooperation, boys. Go ahead and head back to your posts. Someone behind me there?
He crashed. He was my friend.
Right, we'll go ahead and have your friend be picked up here shortly. No need to worry.
You want me to make sure that none of that water is
rest in
spraying
peace.
over on the helipads?
Then I will be missed.
Didn't even get the battle. Tripped and fell and died.
No, just let them handle it for now. Just go ahead and return to your
Died
posts.
the bad way.
Okay.
Alright, come on, boys, let's go.
Oh God.
I think you're a nice person,
Sure, it might be a bit
gorilla.
painful, but hey, if I get to die in the glory of combat, it's fine by me. If I'm fighting for my country and I die for my country, I am satisfied.
Gorilla, when I'm out of this here Afghanistan, I'm gonna start me a shrimp fishing business, and I want you to be my partner.
I see.
Alright,
Alright,
so
Forrest.
as you see right here, this is going to be your residence for the next, I want it's about a year or so.
It's
Maybe
nice.
less than that, who knows. Depends on you here again.
Be a good life.
So, everyone gonna have a quick look. At your staff captain, did everyone make sure this place is at least tip-top for once in their goddamn lives? Oh, it looks better than usual. Good. Alright, I know plenty of you went ahead and brought your shit with you. Go ahead and take a bunk, lay down your stuff, and report outside as soon as you're done getting everything all packed away for now. Careful with those NVGs. They're a little bit outdated. No, you'll be fine. Trust me.
Sure is dark in here. Is there like
think I got
a
night
light
vision.
bulb?
Is there a light switch?
You'll be fine, boys. You can use your own flashlights or NVGs.
I think, I don't know, I'm kind of sensitive to...
Alright, maybe we should ship this one back home. Look at this one, I swear.
this. Yeah.
We might need to ship that one
This bunk
back.
here is mine. If I see you go anywhere near my top bunk,
I'm
there's
good.
gonna be some consequences.
I'm cool.
Hey, claim this bottom deal with something real quick, you know. And
I
then...
claim this top.
This top bunk here is mine.
Alright, fellas.
I'm all
Go
good.
ahead and make sure that they're finished up getting their bunks all set up, and as soon as they're done, have them report outside. Do it in an orderly fashion column.
Yeah, the top bunk right here.
Hey, LTC, once you get everything set up,
Go ahead and just wait there and for
Get
further
on out.
instructions from the sergeant. They're the one who's barking commands already in there.
Yes, sir.
So,
you two
do you
got
have a
everything set up
lady
on
at
your ends
home?
here?
Well, I do have a lady at home.
Hey, do we have the
That's nice.
Get the bunk set up?
I wish... Yeah, my bunk's
panels, so we need to go and review them, double check some stuff.
All the, I wrote it down. Wrote it most all down.
Good, good. I'll go ahead and make a digitized copy of this soon here, so we can double check on stuff. Yeah. Shit.
It should be okay, but one of them was really badly abused. It didn't seem like just normal, like cuts and whatever. A lot of them were like deep scars, and it would expand all across their body.
They're animals for a reason.
Once you make that digitized copy, could you go ahead and email it to us as well? It would be useful just to have that on record.
It'll be sent out on record.
There's also some sort of branding on the lower of the one that was the most injured his back, but I can't make it out. It's too scarred up.
Is there at least a picture of it just in case we need it for evidence in here?
Yeah, it should be at the back of the back of the clipboard.
Fucking hell. Alright, yeah, we'll have our cyber team go ahead and analyze this to double check them.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get in contact with Kabul about it too. Maybe it's linked to some high important figure in SOA. I don't know. That's fucking concerning. That they got him branded like that. They should be over at the abandoned village for now, right? I'm gonna send an email. Alright.
They should
So
be
we'll
at the
probably have to do a
abandoned village.
welfare.
At least the squad ended up taking them out there, so I don't know where they are after that.
We'll probably have to do a welfare check essentially on them, I imagine, soon then. Probably make use of that village for once for something else besides just collecting dust. I'll keep that in mind. And don't worry, Bond. I'm gonna send it over to command. They have a lot more resources than we do over here. But you can try to get in contact with them and see if we can expedite. Actually, go ahead and digitize this for me real quick, okay? This is the report in regards to those two individuals that we picked up the other day.
Yeah, the one that's missing a tongue seemed okay. They didn't seem to have any bodily scars or anything.
Don't worry, Sergeant. I am at the medical tent.
Yeah, missing tongue is missing tongue.
Yep. Bring him over here. They need to know about the medical facilities next.
Plug it into my.
Oh, they're coming here.
Digitalize it.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Just
talk about these
relax,
people.
boy.
Double check. We need to go ahead and
Ladies,
prescribe those
relax.
individuals some other medicine as well to help with the healing process. Maybe something that'll help them. Who knows? Those two could be useful for something in the future for us. All right, boys. This here is our medical tent. This has the ability to treat up to level 4 trauma levels here. Actually, let's double check this. Did you guys pass the at least trauma levels portion of basic? Understand like what that means and such?
No, sir.
Yeah. I might need a refresher.
Not quite.
Sort
Yes, sir.
of.
Sergeant, go ahead and give me a refresher on that. The sergeant here will give you an expedition on that process. I need to double check over here. So yeah, double. All right.
Our basic
So
training
the
just kind of
basic
skimmed over.
trauma system that we utilize is the 5-level trauma system.
I have to take it back.
5 is the lowest, 1 is the highest. So, At the very bottom, you have 5. Very basic. Can't really do much about too much of any sort of trauma, injury that come across.
Someone else's
It
medication.
provides a good amount of the time, and it's not going to be really available to.
They're good for another month and a half.
You have no trust
I
at
don't
all.
Got something urgent?
What does a Section 8 mean? Because my recruiter says it might be a Section 8.
I definitely know a few people.
Maybe we could do
Does that mean like level 1, level 2, level 3?
On the field.
What was the other one you got?
Salient.
Let's actually get back to him on that. Go into
Go ahead and give me the
detail with
numbers
that.
of how much you guys are going to need.
Yes,
and,
sir.
send them my way.
Absolutely.
I'm not
Yes,
going to
sir.
go into that with you.
Alrighty.
Numbers of how much you guys are going to need and send my way, okay? ASAP. Understand like what that means and such? Who knows? Those two could be useful. Numbers of how much you guys are going to need and send them my way, okay? ASAP. Understand like what that means and such? Who knows? Those two numbers of
Very basic. Well, if there's any sort of go into detail with that
It's gonna suck.
for patrol or equipment movement. So level 5, very basic roll. If there's any sort of bug beyond that for patrol or equipment movement. So level 5, very basic roll. If there's any sort of bug beyond that for patrol or equipment movement. So level 5, very basic, more readily available equipment, and you know, more likelihood of having that better personnel there that are able to deal with it more often, and usually they're able to deal with any sort of situation that they come across 24/7.
Right, so make sure to
Level 2 is where it begins getting very specific into surgery. At level 2, they can do surgeries, have very advanced equipment that they can do all sorts of scans, caretaking, rehabilitations, therapies, the whole suite of it. Then level 1 is at the very top. That's where you have the surgeon generals and the ability to do specialized surgical operations depending on what sort of traumatic injury it is. If it's anything to the organs, bone, whatever it may be, they're able to deal with it. They have all the equipment, open 24/7, have that whole shebang. Whatever sort of traumatic injury it is, if you're at a level 1 center, it's going to be treated.
Okay, what are you looking for?
That's the very basic
We're
rundown.
down to 1 crate of open
And
chest seals.
here
We're gonna
we
need
have a level
lot
4.
more of those.
Yep.
Sweet.
You just understand at the end of it all. At least we can do some, not a whole lot. Don't expect miracles. Alright, boys, keep on moving. Let's go, let's go. Right here, we're actually getting ready to open up the commissary.
I need to check the
As you should have received in your briefing earlier, we'll have this open and operational relatively soon. That way, you'll be given actual, like, some either local funds or some real euros or those cardboard tokens that we used before. To go ahead and make extra purchases here. The corporation for it will be here probably sometime in early to mid-July to ensure that we have plenty of some nice like luxury goods and such, because you know how it is out here. I'm already running out of cigarettes. It's a real pain. So if you guys are a Nick addict, you can go ahead and be able to get that there.
Basically a banking system.
All right. Let's go over here real fast. This here is our helipad area where we go ahead and do medevacs as well as aerial patrols here. We got one of our pilots there getting one of the birds ready today. It looks like it might be the little bird. It might be used during today's patrol to assist with the aerial reconnaissance aspect. But other than that, at the moment, they're just making sure it's all set up and ready to fly out at any given moment.
I don't get the sudden urge to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
I mean, trust me, I've seen some guys say that in the middle of it before, so.
Get to the chopper.
You want to be the first one. Alright.
First one to drop out of the plane.
Only our certified pilots are actually able to fly these. That way they know someone knows how to do the goddamn job. If we got someone who don't know how to do the goddamn job, that just leads to more risks. And do you guys want to even go home in a body bag? No? I thought so. No one wants to be in a body bag.
Not necessarily.
I don't know if I have a choice.
Private Punisher, aren't you one of our guys? You were here before the rest of this group. Go ahead and report into the medical station, see what duties they need you to do, okay? You were here before the rest of these guys there.
Roger that.
I want to go home and
Sometimes you just blend in.
die in battle if it happens.
Yeah, sometimes just blend in. Alright, boys. We're gonna go over to the shooting range next and see if you guys even remember how to fire a goddamn G36s. Look at them. They give you the A2s too. Christ. We'll try to go ahead and requisition some A3s eventually out for y'all. Some more of the upgraded ones. Let's go. Let me go ahead and call over on the radio to you about it. This is the garrison commander. I am going to need some personnel over the shooting range to ensure that we got enough ammo for the shooting range, as well to we have to have some special instructors as needed.
Actually, there they are right there. You'll just link up with them.
So all I have to do is not follow them.
Yeah.
Sergeant, Sergeant, where did she go? Charfels. Christ. All right, I'll keep on following you then. Or keep on following me then.
On my way, LTC.
Alright, where is Corporal Zentex? He should be here.
I don't know. I don't think they got here yet.
Alright, I'll go try to. I guess I'll
radio.
Could be. Let me go ahead and radio him up. Oh, here she comes. Corporal, there you are.
I don't want to kill him.
Alright, everyone. These here will be your 3 instructors. We got.
These guys aren't good.
Private Jade Fenfer over there on my right.
Okay.
I have Sergeant Starfels right here, and Corporal Zentix right there as well. They'll be instructing you how to use your firearms. Those with more specialized equipment,
dark monsters
please refer to Sergeant Starfels right here. They will be able to provide you more instructions. So those who cannot really move their arms as well, desktop bounders most likely. Go ahead and get them all situated, geared up, and teach them how to use those rifles, men. All right? All right. I'll be right back here in a moment.
Hey,
You keep getting...
requesting permission to fall back.
Came over here. Come on over this way.
Come with me real
Get
quick.
all your gear on. That way you got your weapons.
Yes.
So these sets of crates here is going to be plate carriers. Over here, you're going to have your weapons, and then have your ammunition spread out a little bit, not really too organized. You know, this is how it is whenever you're dealing with a lot of threats out here in Afghanistan. So, go ahead and get all your gear and rifles and get a few mags. We'll go through the process. And of course, always remember the basic rules of firearm safety. If for some reason you do not know them, I can already see Private Ryder having an issue with it.
Actually, let's just put it down right here.
Do you
Watch
know
your
the
flag,
four
man.
basic rules of firearm safety?
I think so, sir.
Do you need any more?
State them to me.
Yeah, one should be plenty. Yeah, one should be plenty.
The number one rule of fire safety is do not put your finger on the trigger unless you want to shoot.
Oh no, I don't feel safe.
Alright, that's one of them. What are the other 3?
Let's watch from a distance.
Don't point it at friendlies because they're your friends and they'll always be your friends.
Okay, don't point at anything you don't intend to destroy. Alrighty, next one.
Oh, it's almost time for breakfast as well.
Don't.
Oh thank God, I've been starving.
I'm trying to be.
So 600.
The next 2. If it's all. Alright.
Oh, 700
Next
when
one.
it all opens.
And then know your target and what is behind it. That way you don't accidentally destroy something you don't want to, or trying to, take someone out.
We got back at about 0530.
Yes, sir.
I'm mixing up
Well,
my
if you're
days.
ready, let's get you on over here.
Currently 06,
and
25.
distribute you accordingly between all three of us
A
here.
little over half an hour before breakfast is open. Oh boy.
Might be a
Well,
little
over
late
here
for
we got
breakfast,
our
okay?
Line of sandbags and
Hey,
barriers here.
Don't worry,
For
we'll
all
make
of you
sure
to
the cold food
utilize
is there
as
for
your
you.
firing positions. So, the entire time you're here, always remember the rules of gun safety. Do not take it off safe.
I'm losing
or
brain cells, guys.
fire
Help
it.
me.
It's
I think
okay.
we may need to get one of the medics over here for that one.
Happens to everybody.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's a natural occurrence.
I love how loud the radio is.
It's weird when you get in the military, you lose even more depending on the situation.
Alright, now that my ears are done being completely destroyed by the radio.
Who's called over
So,
again?
first thing,
James was.
One
get
sergeant
your eye
and I think
protection
like two
on.
corporals.
Most of you already have it. If you don't
Wasn't either
have
of
it,
us. It was
get
like
it
Bond
on.
and like one other person.
I think the only other
You never
sergeant
know
I know
when
here
trace
right now
shrapnel
would
may
be-
come along.
Oh,
And
he's not. He didn't
if
say
you
he
don't
was
have it already,
You got sergeant
ear
Eager, you got
protection.
sergeant. You got sergeant.
If you don't have it,
Ear
pretty
protection.
sure
Sergeant.
Corporal here has the
I don't know
set
who
of
the other
earplugs
sergeant
for you all.
I've never given ear
seeing them.
I should, yes, I do have them.
Good.
Don't worry.
So, if you don't have plugs,
Go on easy.
come on over here and get them.
I think I copied it.
And once you're all ready,
I need to earplugs.
begin lining yourselves up over here.
Here you go.
You just kind of
But as I
push it
mentioned,
into a
don't
file.
take your gun off safety.
Thank you
and do
very
not
much,
fire
sir.
Until instructed to.
Yes. Love the enthusiasm.
Sir, yes, sir. A little uneasy after that last patrol.
So instead of you hiding behind the crate, you can come on over here where you're a little
Wait, what is trash
better
using? I was there for
situated.
12 hours in the car.
And so everyone isn't all clustered together and
IED under.
Come on, spread out.
dealing with having brass casings
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
down and
Yeah,
through
I
their
remember
shirts
that one.
and giving them
Barely
burns.
missed it,
Right
and
here.
I thought it looked a little funny when I was looking at the news.
private.
It looked way too
Right here.
clean for it being out there, and that building was like it had been collapsed for a while. And then
Y'all.
no,
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Have to take a double look and went to like one
Alright,
thing. There
so-
it is. 3 wires and
Which ones do you all want to take?
2 giant cylinders. I'm like, oh nope, I'm out.
Hmm?
Immediately screamed IED.
Which ones do
IED,
you all want to
and
take?
Booked. So
I'll take the ones all the way at the
I
end.
know it's
I'll
power
take these 3.
garbage, and obviously nothing's under there, but
Alright. Well, in that
maybe one of
case,
those
I'll
is-
have to
maybe one of those
hop
is
between the
actually.
2 of these here, so you got 3 and then you
it's
got
actually
3.
a good idea. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Don't poke your hand
So-
on it.
Go ahead and get with it.
Don't want any
Obviously,
freaking
yeah.
Alrighty.
IEDs or whatever.
First off, let's see y'all got y'all safeties on. You need to flick them off and flick them on.
I'm gonna put the
Main thing is,
Off, I mean off, then
remember
on.
how to hold your weapon.
Alright then.
oh thanks.
Alright, I want to set both of y'all. I want you to set it
Take
And
safety off,
semi-automatic
anything like
single
that,
fire.
down range.
Has you already
Should have
been
it
told
on your
the
rifles.
basics
I'm
of
at that
how
first
to
target.
hold a
There.
gun
Alright.
with
Try and aim for the center.
We're going to practice with firing a shot.
Keep in mind you do have 2 sights. You have a top iron, and then you have a non-magnified red dot.
Over
Whichever one you want to use at this range.
automatic, that is
Okay.
one
And if it
shot.
isn't on, if you mess up and it's on automatic, you just switch it back. It's all
Got a
right.
good feel for the weapon?
All right. So after this,
Aim over at your target.
Alright,
I would want
so
your rifles,
go ahead and grab one of your mags and load it into the weapon.
flashlight,
Charging
target
handle is on
placement,
top there.
system, and make sure your shots are accurate. So what I want y'all to do is just not have your flashlight on. You can have your lasers on,
Good. Do
Alright.
it again.
and I want you to both of you to
There,
shoot.
just remember it is an
One target,
ambidextrous handle,
single
so
fire.
you can pull it
One
out to
time.
this side instead of having to flip the weapon over.
It is on auto.
Okay.
So,
It's all right. Switch it off.
whenever you have your mag loaded and round chamber, you're going to take the safety off and put it on semi-auto. Since it's
All right.
with safety
That's
off.
fantastic. Now we're going to switch it over to
Trigger happy.
automatic. We shoot Within
few seconds,
3-second
I
bursts.
want you to say reload
3 to 2 seconds burst.
and empty your mags and reload them. Go ahead.
Yes. You shoot and burst.
Fire a few rounds.
Oh, he scrapped the cars.
It preserves ammo.
He's going to be making this
Put it in the spare pouch that I have.
Reloading.
Never full auto your gun.
There you go. You got good accuracy.
Reloading.
Good amount of people.
Doing great. Alright.
Name of this
Hold your
game.
fire.
Now, I want you to try to aim at that far
Hold your
back
fire.
left target.
Good then.
Which one of you?
No.
The one on my right.
We're gonna try.
Set it to full auto, but you told
And
me
you
to
can
go
move
fire
it for the
mode.
farther target.
That's you.
Right in the middle, okay? We're gonna do a shot
No.
into the
Green?
For
Yeah.
3-round bursts.
Okay.
That's your capability. Usually, just hold on to the trigger for
Red.
a brief moment, and they'll send
I think
Hold
they're-
it fire.
I think most of these are like.
That's great. Now reload.
Great.
Want you to want you first.
There you go.
Fire at that target in the middle of those two, right there. Second row. Fourth.
Second row?
You're right. The one. Yep. Second row. Target. One in the middle. When you fire your clip, reload it, and then safety and holster it. Go.
If you want to use your single fire from long
So-
distances as well, if you want to conserve ammo, I would use single fire.
Good.
That's
But
further down range.
the automatic, it's usually
All
for
the way out
suppressing
there.
targets
Good.
and basically
Now
that's
holster.
basically it.
Good.
Suppressing targets.
Yep.
You can use it to get long
Bigger?
target distances, but
I
pretty much
actually
that's all
didn't
you
even
do
know I
with
could-
training.
Hold up the gun.
Make sure you have safety on the left.
You're having technical difficulties. We'll give you a moment.
That's very good.
Woods.
Understood.
Same as Rev.
And never flag any of your comrades.
Did good.
Reload and safe.
Alright.
Be able to control your weapon and you know how to use it.
Great.
So how's everyone else coming along over there?
I got these two trained on the goose.
Okay.
Sounds like a lot of full auto firing going on.
Before usually you get in combat, I would always
Don't
flick
aim your
off
weapon
the
up into
safety
the sky
off and
like
on.
that.
If you're having usually sometimes they just
Hey, get a better hold on
they
your
won't shoot
weapon.
for you.
Are you having trouble actually?
Like, recoil. Take, okay. Don't fire your weapon anymore. I'm over on this side. I'm over
You
on
can
this side.
shoot as
Alright,
much as you
so
want to get
first,
comfortable with it if you would like,
Get the stock to your shoulder.
but you have the basics down.
So bring it up to your
If you're
shoulder.
done, you can just step back and
There
wait.
you go. Alright. Now put your second hand over here.
Yeah.
Now
You can try
bring
not to
yourself
so
down
that
to
you
the
grab it.
weapon.
So. There we go. Don't point
Like
at your
that.
friendlies.
And now the recoil should be much less. This is 5.56, so it shouldn't have much in the first place. May have to check your buffer spray.
I want you to fire at your at
Alright.
the center target.
Control your bursts.
I forgot what.
I think you need to do a little more push-ups. Can't even control the recoil of a weapon like this.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Where's this? Shift F2.
You got it, sir.
Fire.
So, apart from his issues with recoil management, did you get everything else with him?
That's what happened when you press shift F2.
Yes. I showed him the
Okay.
full autos
Put the
usually for
weapon
suppressing
away.
targets.
We'll
For
let them know you're having
I have
technical malfunction with
single
your
fire
weaponry,
to
okay?
conserve ammo and for long distance targets. So
Go ahead and put
pretty
it
much
back
what I
in
taught
the
him. I taught him about the safety, the laser, and the flashlight
Got
that
this,
comes with it.
mate.
Right. Now, Egypt.
Oh, he's down.
Sure.
And I think they're dead.
Unholster
Nope.
unholster your weapon.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
get
that last
yourself
one,
up.
man. Your weapon. Sometimes it glitches out. Pull out your weapon again. Keep your hand off the thing and then holster
I
it.
mean, they did push-ups without me actually telling them to do them. I mean, pretty
Just
good.
little clip through the bottom.
You said I need
Enthusiasm,
push-ups,
as
sir.
always.
Go ahead.
Got commitment.
You got
How's everyone
spirit.
else coming along over here?
A friend here seems to have a little technical malfunctions with their weaponry.
Although I've seen you do better
Technical
in basic.
malfunction
You've done pretty good today.
indeed.
Everyone else is all trained. Is all aware of how to use their weaponry.
Go, Knight.
Okay, so for you, you're gonna take your weapon back out. You're going to toggle the gesture on your left
For going
hand.
through basis, I would think my arms would be a bit bulkier, but they didn't get that bulky.
So
I'll quiz you
shift
really quick.
F1.
What are the 2 modes that your
F1.
rifle is able to fire?
There you go. And now put it up.
Cinematic and automatic.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Correct.
Now it's not.
And
colliding
give me
with
2
your shoulder
examples
blade.
of what you should not do with your weapon.
Twins or something. Or, you know, how many are there?
You should not leave it off of safety, and you should not point it at friendlies.
They're just wasting they just wasted ammo at this point.
Yes. Do not point your weapon at anything you do not intend to destroy. Second,
I don't know.
keep your safety on.
But
Yeah, exactly.
I'm concerned about their capability
Keep your safety
to teach people how to use a weapon if you're going to be.
I forgot to mention one more thing. I just realized.
Doing it
Your weapon has
in
2
an
modes.
unprofessional manner
You
like
have
that.
a laser,
Just
and you have a flashlight.
put it on your rig. As long as you can kill the enemy, then that's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I forgot to turn off my laser.
They said I would be more of a moral support.
You got spirit, Ryder. You got
Moral
spirit, that's
support
important.
fire.
Yeah.
You just shoot moral support at our teammates.
Yeah.
You are doing
This one might need a little bit more.
Just wait till we
might
get
need a little bit
home.
more help with the control
It's like
for
you
the
radio
weapon,
in, like,
aka.
I need some moral support on this location.
I'm not familiar with that stuff. So I don't know the fire.
I need some.
I know.
some
I
moral
managed to explain them what
It's
they
fine,
needed
it's
for
fine.
Yep.
This is the guy in a
As
parachute
long as
at
I
the
can
end. He's
kill
like
the soul
shouting.
matters.
So much it's gonna constantly shout into
Hey,
the
what's
microphone.
the-
It's like
Literally
keep
fall
everybody
apart.
really
Everybody
aware.
get it?
Everyone's all good.
Instead of mine.
That'd be
I'll
hilarious.
clarify that
Fine,
they're on
you're
your
alive,
weapons, so
and you,
What's
as
that
long
in
as you
American?
understood
Go
the
ahead and
information.
Set them up for the next thing. Because you
Alright.
know what's coming up here.
Oh.
You know, getting near 500.
How much do I have you?
Got to go out and be sure there's no one around here.
Me to radio it in.
Go ahead.
Alright.
So all of you, please go ahead and organize yourselves up and get ready.
Reset your avatar real quick.
Ensure all your weapons are on your rigs. Safety enabled.
Yep. Yep, safety is on.
And take off your NVGs. Safety's on.
Aye, Sergeant.
Safety's on, sir.
Yes, you're gonna be help part of
Okay, there we go.
Okay, good. Line up with the rest.
So yes, sir.
Just go to the.
Do we have tails? Sergeant, why do you have a tail?
Just like those shrimps we used to catch back in Louisiana.
Oh, you never seen a demi-human before? Oh, I swear, you
Is
guys
that
are more
part?
racist
Is
parts
that
from the
the
looks of it.
extra things we gotta get?
They don't even know about the other species. Yeah.
Negative, sir. I woke up on.
Report to the
I
Garrison
lived.
Commander's office.
I used to live in the country.
For now, you're all
I
free
want
to
a
go
tail.
ahead and take 5 here.
I don't think it's quite
Get some
as
breakfast
easy.
into you. I'm gonna need the specialist. What is your name again, boy? Fenfer, Specialist Fenfer, to
Dave
go ahead
Fenrir.
and watch you. Yeah, Fenrir. You're gonna go ahead and watch these men. Make sure to get some grub in them. And be prepared for the next set of orders. All right.
Understood?
All right. I get this set done.
Everyone follow me. We're going to get your the information with the control for their weapon.
You have 2 tails. Or like split tail.
Just
Maybe
like
you should
that
not focus
character
on the
from
tails
the
so
Sonic
much.
game.
They are your superiors.
I was
also.
gonna
Yeah,
make
like
that joke,
tail.
but I didn't want to sound racist.
Never seen 2-tailed fox before?
I remember you said that.
Oh no.
They will
I
remember
want
this.
to take a nap in those tails.
When y'all get your meals, this is where you're going to be eating.
Alright, where's the
Right.
meat?
So let's go ahead. We should have some MREs that we'll dish out to you, and all of you can get your meal.
Okay.
One for each of you, okay? Come on.
Alright.
Sir, do you have shrimp gumbo?
Thank you. Come on.
We have whatever's in the MREs.
I have full body, so I can actually sit.
Is what in the MRE shrimp gumbo?
Do you have any of that
No.
orange omelet?
Alright, let's see what we got in here. Oh, hell yeah, we got the peanut butter.
Oh, I got some mac and cheese.
Oh man, what can I
There's the banana bread that they were talking about.
I got
You're correct. It is the banana. It is the banana bread.
I'll give you my peanut butter for your banana bread.
You got
Also
banana
got
bread?
I get half my banana bread for some peanut butter. How
You're
about
too
that?
dumb for the army.
I got a blueberry muffin.
It's my peanut butter.
Look at me now.
Here you go.
Who
Here.
might be a
Yo,
little
y'all remember those
Alright,
old Simpsons commercials where they
Clearly,
used to
they were
advertise for
wrong.
Butterfingers?
However,
Well, I got
we
a
do have an awfully
Butterfinger
high
on
Finally
my
learned anything from
Mac.
basic training is that always got to trade the stuff in your MRE. None of it's the best.
True.
Fully balanced breakfast. A Butterfinger.
Anyone have hot sauce in there?
Scoot over.
I kind of miss my friends.
What?
Why do you need hot sauce
Oh,
for?
don't worry. We are friends now.
I got
Mine
tacos.
has great
You
drink.
know,
I'm all about that.
This is your friends.
I got
was
Dr.
the,
Pepper. I don't know how
the
I got
amazing
Dr.
Canadian
Pepper.
Sir,
Dr.
do we have any
Pepper.
hot sauce?
Oh, you're so
My
lucky.
friend over here has some.
Charms candy too. I'm gonna put that in my pocket for later.
What the fuck? What the fuck is a Charms candy?
Where'd you get candy from?
I don't know. I
so-
found a Charms candy in mine.
The hell?
My friend over there has
I
a
give it-
taco.
they're giving a
He's
sugar
asking
now?
for hot sauce.
I mean, I do got a Dr. Pepper, so.
Eat it
I
dry.
don't have candy. Mine had bubble gum though. That'll do.
He said he had
Bubblegum,
Well, I think it was.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Did we get MREs or did we get Lunchables?
Yes.
Yeah, can we get Lunchables?
I remember
from
like some of the MREs that have actually.
I want one of those. I want one of those.
You can buy
easy
them
to make pizzas,
Amazon.
Lunchables. Those things are those things were the goat back in my day.
Yeah,
I can go for a Pop-Tart.
Those are tasty.
What they
Pop-Tart.
started doing was
You just like
What
make
kind of
it just like
Pop-Tart,
put
though?
the-
Lunchables,
get the
those are my
little-
favorite.
The untoasted
Like
kind.
the circle dough, and you get the put
Good
the
over Ben.
sauce, the cheese, the pepperoni. That was good, man.
Untoasted. I like to eat mine not toasted either.
No, you man. You know,
I just eat them straight out of the bag. I just eat it. I feel like it tastes good. Tastes good that way.
Even though it wasn't great, I will. Rectangle pizza from school will always be nostalgic.
Apparently, we got some good.
With the cute
Rectangle
pepperoni.
pizza's where it's at.
The breakfast
Oh, I
pizza.
still crave that as an adult.
Oh, with the
I miss it.
mushrooms
Oh,
on
but
it.
one pulled out.
Rectangle
apparently
pizza
pulled
from
out
high
some-
school.
I don't know.
Oh,
Fish
rectangle
tacos.
pizza.
I don't know.
Yes,
That's
rectangle
right.
pizza, cute
They cut the
pepperonis.
big sheets and they cut it into
Yeah.
rectangles for you.
I wish I could have gotten one
Yeah,
of
I
those
miss it.
breakfast pizzas, my man. You like those
I don't know what kind of pizza y'all are getting.
mushrooms on top?
I get the undercooked
Every
stuff. I
Friday.
get like where the dough is still dough on the underside. I don't know what y'all are
It's
getting.
lively bunch, ain't they?
Dough on the other
if you
side.
consider
That's
it
really
this
cool.
way-
Yeah, give it a week.
Hey,
Literally,
buddy,
it's never cooked.
Yeah, what's up?
Wait, yours
if
wasn't
you
cooked?
consider it this way, if you eat the undercooked dough and
Hopefully,
you get sick, it's basically
they can harness
free.
that liveliness into learning how to
I
aim.
guess so. You can get off.
Jesus.
Yo. The
The place I
nacho
wrote down
cheese
before
with
was a common
Hey, if you're gonna say their name, at least
It's
look at them.
basically free vacation days.
Yum,
so-
yum, yum.
I'm using it in a metaphorical sense. I'm not actually trying to get attention.
Also, his name's Jaeger.
God dang it, I said it
It's just
again.
his nickname. His name's actually Jaeger.
Yes.
Was it real macaroni?
I'm
Or
Jaeger.
was it that weird, like no.
Listen, I already got
no,
called
gluten?
freaking I don't know, character from a game apparently.
Those guys are the ones that sit in combat over there.
Silence. Get the chips.
I grab another fork.
Man, we had Dot's ice cream in ours.
I think they
Covered
should
in
have
ice
ice
cream.
Go to the snack
Hey,
bar.
it's private bucks,
I'll be right back and go and see what they want done with
Yo.
with the recruits after the meal, okay?
Hey, Lula.
Hey, like I was saying,
Yeah.
nacho cheese.
I just want to know.
Emerald, before you go.
Always good. They're not
Snickers.
always fire.
Especially with jalapeno slices on them. Those,
Thanks.
That was the shit.
Lula, Skittles.
You know
Use
it's good.
Skittles because you like
I
them.
can't
Yeah.
how it's
Yeah.
in my school, so I'm a little jealous.
My school just didn't have
Down
nachos.
south, man. We had jalapenos everywhere.
I didn't have nachos either, or jalapenos. It was actually kind of sad.
No, you never had. You never got Nacho Supreme at your school.
No.
Nope.
Normally in the video games I've played, there's
They
an
used
option
to
to
sell
skip
these
the
like
cutscenes.
graham cracker, PB and J, like sandwiches.
We don't have that kind of option here.
That sounds pretty good.
No, they were
But
like
yeah,
graham
so it's,
crackers.
we
had the
Uncrustables for a while.
And then they had
especially ones
We had the Uncrustables for a while. That's all a kid would eat.
Oh, hello, camera. Hi,
Are you
Ma.
talking about those Ritz crackers?
Hi.
Things.
My mama's gonna be watching this.
things right now because I was homeschooled, so I remember
maybe
that
mine
was
too.
the best thing I can compare it to.
I got home public schools where it's bad, dude.
Crackers you talked
Public
about.
schools where it's bad. You haven't been to public school if you haven't seen the underground gambling
we need
rings.
to get a picture together.
I ran one. I ran one. I told you guys in preschoolers how to play poker.
Say gumbo.
So if you can picture an
We
ice
play
cream
money.
sandwich, it's
We
basically
told them to
that
play
size.
money
So
and
it's like
Monopoly money. We just kind of like played with a deck of cards, dude. I taught the preschoolers how to fucking play poker.
Oh, there you go.
The best thing ever.
Oh man, I can't believe you look at our pictures before deployment and after deployment.
that's
To get to
cool,
know how
dude.
happy we were before and how
You're gonna
miserable we
head
are
away.
gonna be afterwards.
That sounds
I
really
can't
good.
wait.
They were. They learned.
Oh, I'm sure it's not going to be all that bad, Mr. European, sir.
Once you get it, it's pretty simple.
It's going to be fine.
Kids can learn a lot of things. You'd be surprised.
Well, that's what you say. You're awfully optimistic, so I guess
Nacho
that's pretty
Supreme
right. You need great moral support.
cheese ones, but
Honestly, it's the best time to learn is when you're
My mom
younger,
always
'cause
used to
your
say,
brain is more
take
wanting
life
to
that
learn.
comes, because
I would agree with
otherwise
you, but you can barely
you're
eat
going to
peanut
be
butter
left in
anymore,
the
so,
cold.
Grab some lunch really quick then.
That's true.
Better to do it when you're younger.
I don't know. It just makes me nauseous now.
That's why, like, it's
All
always
right.
better to do college when you're younger, when you're in school.
After all finish eating your meals, we're going to eventually get our gear ready, and we're going to take our patrols.
Yeah.
Understood?
Eye specialist.
It's really weird.
You're a specialist.
Okay. Hope y'all are getting along well with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're conveying conversations around
I'd
why
say-
most schools don't have Nacho
There's
Supreme.
gonna be, I believe, 3 vehicles going. Maybe
Yeah.
4, because there's more people.
Yeah.
Something all the schools didn't have nachos
A conversation about schools could have gone any number of ways, and it went that way, and God bless them.
All the people here.
I'm going to say this right now. You got a better meal than my first MRE.
I'm telling you,
Well, it's
Nacho
not
Supreme,
gumbo.
the nachos, beef, cheese, and those
So
little
have you
jalapeno
must know?
slices you could get on them. Those like completely optional.
Yeah.
That was the
Must know?
shit.
What kind of luxury do you have? I didn't grandma.
Let this
Unbelievable.
You probably had you probably had better
High
school
school,
than this.
baby.
already, though.
So we
Only in
gotta know.
Indiana.
I gotta know what we're gonna do.
Man, we had
Indiana,
enchiladas
nice.
in our high school, and that was the bomb.
Okay,
Actually,
what
the
kind
enchiladas were
Ooh,
crap.
I'm jealous.
What kind of well-funded high schools
We
are
had-
you two
we
going
had-
to?
We
I
had
ain't got no
enchiladas.
very high school. I guess
Times,
Monteclair is just a good school.
No, none of it was ever good. It was like they tried to give us variety, but all the variety was crap.
Yeah,
what's going on
I'm
here?
at college. That's all that was.
We're just talking about how
Conversing about school
many
lunches.
schools can skip out on
Oh yeah,
Nacho
Pizza
Supreme.
was we always had like gluten-free like grains, you know.
That's conversation, but we're getting ready for patrol right now, so we need everybody to gear up and get ready to go.
The grains.
Boys, we got gear up.
And the noodles were still wet too.
There we go.
It's like you don't mix sriracha
Come on,
chicken
scheduled
with like that.
Let's get ready. Let's get ready. And organize them on over at the fuel pumps, so be sure the vehicles are brought over. You're coming with me.
10-4. Fuel pumps. You guys all remember what that is?
I can drive.
You know, Drip.
Go with,
I can drive. I can drive as
You
well.
come with too. Obviously, you're gonna be coming with. We need a medic. You're already TL and RO. We don't need you in a third position. So come on, let's get over there.
Understood.
Okay, all the rest of you
Look
follow
out
me.
there.
Well, I want to go to the James Bond school too.
a vehicle.
They're trying to refuel right now. I'm gonna get you all ready to get into vehicles.
Alright.
Alright,
All
so
you this way.
those of you that I requested as drivers, come with me. Rest of you on over there.
Let's grab a can.
10-4.
Hurry up.
10-4, I'll go in over here.
Hey, I requested you as a driver. Get over here.
Gotta get some gear.
Which one?
Me?
The
Yes, get
drivers
over
go
here.
that way.
Of course
Everybody
you're
else
the
go over
driver.
here.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait, we only got the
Somebody
one.
behind you.
No, there's nobody behind you.
Nah, you're clear.
There is.
Over here?
Their fault.
Yeah. Just wait right here. Really quick.
I park it.
They're bringing the
Alright.
vehicles over.
I have one can for
Okay, right here.
Can leave that open.
If I can get you all to line up shoulder to shoulder in a line, going from left to right.
Okay.
Ready to go up more?
Bye.
You're good. You're out there. Gonna give him more brief by your team.
And-
You're good back there.
Line up for there. There you go.
What is it?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the gas thing at?
Corporal then, sorry.
Up there.
That's a good enough line.
Up there. Yep. Alright, Corporal.
Are you sure that's good enough?
It's a little crooked, but it works.
Oh,
I just need
Hey, Vac, you might
you
wanna
go
scoot
to step
in a
four,
little more.
like an inch.
Hey.
There we go.
You know, we bit. Perfect.
Lula and Shagow, could you to the line too? Without stepping on each
I
other.
just looked like it went deep into someone's waist.
It's a little hard to not step on her.
Well, she is short, but I just try not to step into the sister.
Do that before we head out.
Working? Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Taking on over to the fuel spot.
Nice.
Good news, it works.
Alright, been good. You're driving from
This
me.
thing's loaded.
10-4.
Alright. Once you're all ready, taking on over to the fuel depot. I'm gonna get myself on over there.
Alright. You good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. Give me just a second. Alright.
I'll save your comment for later.
Can't believe
This
that.
is this is military humor right here,
Gotta
or
save your
army
comment.
humor specifically.
Can you move the
This is
dingo
what
a
I
little
would
further?
Expect to hear.
Just
Yeah,
send me a
fine.
message later.
I hope we get to play some
It's
free.
currently in the middle of food
Nice
so it
one.
would be a good idea to drive forward.
Get it
They're
out.
still going.
You really.
Don't worry about it.
It's like, you better
Just
not step
finish
in my
filling.
sister, or I'll
It's
step on
brown
you.
and sticky.
It was already done.
A stick.
Oh, it's already done? Alright.
Good luck finding a stick in
You
Afghanistan.
forget who manages the radios. I can make
I'm
you
sure
go
there's some
offline.
shrubs somewhere. But
Sticks in Afghanistan is like
I
finding
manage your
a
radios.
unicorn at the end of the learning boat.
I mean, half the time we're not even in comms. Our squad B just tells us what
This
to do.
is Cowboy 3. The Wolverine is.
I am your fire team lead.
Alright.
Oh, damn.
I'll be out.
Reminds me of a boss I had on a trawler once.
I'm gonna hop out
His name was
anyways.
Tim. He'd always be power tripping with his captain-like power. So he's like, Knight, clean the nets.
So,
and I was like, I
you
don't
wanna be
want
on
to
the
clean
gun,
the
or
nets.
you want me to read the
There's
map?
lobsters in there.
So,
You want to be on the gun, or you want me to read the map?
well, we all know how bad I am at reading these maps, but I can do it.
Try not to shoot the gun.
I won't.
You sure you won't be sending that position? He's already told you not to.
You should.
You're not being a driver.
I'm not
No, not
driver. I
driver.
was going to map reader.
Map reader.
I
Oh,
told
yeah.
this one not to accidentally fire the gun again.
He's being the map reader boy for you. You're gonna be in the Humvee communicating
He
over
can read a
radio.
map, right?
I don't know.
I don't need to put that damn TL in 3 positions. It's better to distribute the workload.
Hard to read a
So,
map and look at
you're-
the radio. I mean,
Your map.
I mean, the radio's right beside you.
You're already TL and.
I got them all lined up right now.
You're gonna wanna move it on. Gonna
That's
wanna
a
move it
human
on.
being, I'll tell you. She did all sorts.
Yeah.
She sounded very wise.
Yeah, very wise woman right there. I hear the chatter.
Alright, all of you, come on.
Is there a certain reach you have your lasers on?
Is there any complications with their equipment?
Yeah, it's not bad. Just the only ones with lasers on. I was just seeing why they had them on. They should be fine.
Forgot to turn them on. It is what it is. Alright, come on everyone. Get on over to the vehicles. You'll be put into the vehicles accordingly. So everyone has already assigned to positions inside the vehicles. You want to get to those positions now. So that means, Matt Bigger Boy, get in the damn head.
I guess I'm riding
I
shotgun.
don't think I was
Cowboy.
assigned.
Let's do it.
We weren't assigned
This ain't a.
Gotcha. The sergeant says.
This ain't a Wolverine. This is a Bradley.
Yeah, we don't need somebody on the gun until we get into heavy
Does
shit.
seem to be an APC. So I think
I mean, in all honesty, I could probably
Alright, who here can I trust on the
Music radio
gun?
is working.
Me.
Actually, I could stick my head up. I'd just be sitting in the middle of the console, I guess.
I think for security's sake, I'm gonna have to go with the Lula over there to be in the gun spot. There's one more seat in this vehicle.
That is a
one or the next
horrible
one?
position for the
Oh, no, this one.
This
truck
one,
lead,
I'm
man.
gonna sit down in this spot.
in the Humvee.
There we go.
Get up in there. One more of you, get on over to the other side.
Oh, hi,
Try not to
medic.
shoot an accident.
Preferably not the other medic.
Why is there a medic on that gun?
Hey, Lula.
Yeah,
That'd be on the gun.
That's a great question. Where
One
is
medic
the
on the
medic?
gun.
We
Man,
have,
don't worry
we
about
have
it,
three
alright?
medics.
If we don't have that
three
many
medics in the same
certified
truck.
personnel to utilize the heavy weapon system on the Humvee, just go with it, damn it.
We got three medics in the same truck.
Hey, I can just take
And it's
cover
the
pretty
lead
quick
truck.
though.
That's
perfect.
right.
Yo, Corporal Hudson.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm
Hurry up.
don't worry about it, man. That's fine.
Alright, rest of you, if you can, fit inside
And they're in
there.
a straight line too is the funnier part.
Alright.
I don't think the
Get in.
military
Go in the
hires the
passenger
brightest
seat.
folks.
Go ahead and head in there.
Might I suggest
No, of
going
course
to
we
the
do.
gunner seat?
Go in the
Because
gunner
the
seat.
brightest folks, stay away from it.
Hey, I got the music working.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
Telling you
what
what's
sounds
Alright, everybody good?
Oh, so where are we going?
Alright, once you're all loaded up in there.
Alright.
Make sure you fasten your seats.
Bravo 2 Hank.
There's no seatbelts in here.
Make sure you don't utilize that turn on.
Yeah.
Just hold on to something then.
We got country.
God,
Action 4.
Alright.
Looks like we got country, we got some old school Vietnam era music.
Dude, do not, no, not country, not country, not country, not country, no, 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 no.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm not catching up if you get shot, alright? No.
Hand holding that gag.
Well, you're dismounting anyway. I'll probably be up there when you're dismounted. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up? Am I dismounting?
We're sitting on our corporal.
Y'all set?
When it's in the trenches.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
Excuse me, corporal?
Just waiting on the.
Well, just to be sure, how exactly do I fire so I don't do it on accident?
You believe in gender.
I'm going to right.
We got Vietnam era. We've got.
Press down and trigger to turn
I
on
don't know
the
why we
light.
have. I don't know why we have this, but we have Korean K-pop apparently.
Y'all ready?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it, we're all just wet holes in God's eyes.
Well, look like we're about to initiate Operation
That was strange thing to say.
No wonder he keeps fucking us over.
When
know
will
what
I
that is,
fuck
right?
you over?
How? Let's get her done.
Ah, they fuck ever.
Up apparently.
I've been nothing but polite and courteous to you this whole
Might
time.
want to be a little slower on that gun there, buddy.
Not mean you. You bitch.
Yeah, it's not easy. I'm not too easy to do it slow, but I'll try.
Yo, James radio in say yeah we're good.
66. That's Legends Conduit,
I have
so
a,
I
I
don't
have a
know.
feeling
The only
they
thing is,
put
it is
me
not
in
gonna
here
be
to make
safety to
y'all
any
look
infantry
good.
on this.
Am I doing a good
hit
job?
vehicles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just turn on the light, put it forward, and wait.
Yeah.
That's what I
Are we
usually do.
moving yet?
No, calm down.
I don't know. I don't have phantom sense.
I don't feel vibrations. Engine isn't on.
Turn on the light. Turn on the light.
Can we turn it on?
Turn on the light. Maybe they have one of those Area 51 engines in there that doesn't make vibrations.
Your part is Panda.
You think you're getting issue bad? We're just basic foot soldiers. Man.
Hey, you got games on this?
Well, let's go.
I'm not paid enough to know. Cowboy is moving out.
Yes, my name is I'm a Sergeant Jaeger.
Don't for her. Do it for her.
Interesting.
Yes, sir, Sergeant Jägermeister.
Why in the back so I can hear the radio?
I cannot hear the radio.
And we got Sergeant Paps over there. Sergeant Blue Moon.
I got kicked out.
Sergeant Modelo from south of the border over here.
You're the new sergeant.
Now we're moving. Here, I see her moving.
Yeah, we're moving.
Sounds like stick grip. Yeah.
We lost someone again.
No, we didn't. No, we're good.
We should be good.
No,
Negative,
we're
negative.
good. All right.
We're good.
What's that nameplate? Okay.
What?
What the wait.
Comrades.
Yeah, they're haunting us already. Wasn't expecting it to be that soon.
Possible.
This is our first day. How could we
we're
get
gonna have
into
to go
call
back.
comrades?
We have to go around.
We can't make it up.
Don't ask
Yeah,
about
I can't
basic
make it up.
training.
Took it the wrong way.
Who's driving?
I think it would have went better.
Definitely need to put someone different in charge of the map next time.
Currently sitting in the map seat. He's kind of looking. I don't know. I thought it was kind of too rough of a path. I was gonna suggest just going far right, but he was just like, "Yep, just keep going over this hill, gun it." I'm like, "Alright."
I can absolutely just mow it down if needed.
Lima 1, do you have
Throw
eyes
your,
on where
throw your
we
night
are
visions on
at the moment? Over.
and see if you see any like movement or whatever.
Currently,
Because that's
the
like
other
too
dick
far out.
can't get up the hill.
With how dark
Not
it is.
seeing any movement yet.
It's not here.
Just keep an eye on it.
Oh, what, are we that close to the edge?
Yes.
Oh well. I guess we just gotta wait here.
Are we dismounting?
We gotta watch.
No,
we could.
not yet. We're close to the
Wait
map.
for Sarge.
You
Yeah,
guys
take
look
another
at
look at the
us.
map, see where we're
You
at.
can read map. We're roughly around Bravo 2.
What was?
Helicopter just fucking went down. Okay, James.
So.
So,
Interesting situation, man.
I mean, that
So,
one you couldn't really
where
do much.
are we
I think
at?
we're at Bravo 2-8.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
I think we're at Bravo
Like one
2-8.
over.
We're up the mountain from where we need to be.
Yep.
Alright, so let's get to Bravo 2
We're roughly
9
around that area. That or Charlie 2-8.
What
See,
about?
I think we're at Charlie
about
2-8 or
Bravo?
Bravo 2-8. We're roughly around that area, yeah. But this person got us lost.
You
Where'd he
know,
go?
I specifically mentioned that Bravo 2 9er was in the basin. Not up on the mountains here.
I told him.
I'm just listening to the map reader,
I showed him where it is.
Yeah.
Let's just hurry this up.
This is
got a
gonna
time
be a
frame.
hell of paperwork.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Alright.
Come on, we're
Pop
burning
out.
Get in the
fuel.
back seat.
Alright.
We're burning
We
petrol.
need to go
need
back that way.
We need to go back that way.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a clear shot straight
Try
back.
not to. God damn it.
There's nobody behind me, right?
You gotta go
the
where
thing
you
goes to your left, right behind you a little bit.
Okay.
This is Dingo 2 Kiwi. Stay in your position. I'll find you.
You know where we
That's
went
how I'm
up
backing
the
up by
mountain?
them.
We weren't
Yeah.
supposed to go
Yeah.
up to the right. We were supposed to stay down in that area. That's where we got lost.
Hey,
Punch it.
let's move out. Dingo to the Kiwi. Stay in your position. We'll find you.
Just go forward now. Try to be careful.
Alright, guide me.
Okay. Like, fucking hell. Like, fucking hell. Okay, looks like we're actually going somewhere now.
This is Dingo 2 to Kiwi. We have you in our visual. Over.
What is that thing?
Dingo 2 to Kiwi and Cowboy. Disembark. So we know our objective here. We're doing foot patrol around the surrounding coordinates.
Stay in the truck. In case something goes wrong, you
Yeah,
can
stay in the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to keep that.
Let me know if the medic's needed.
You got me. Jesus and Shy.
Fair enough.
That's why I wanted to be the member.
Some extra medical equipment in my bag if you ever need it. Let me know.
Fucking brain damage.
That's weird. It's not good for you.
Yeah, we're all having a joint hallucination. That's so crazy.
Alright.
It's crazy,
So,
man.
we're now going to proceed on a
We're all on the same
patrol around the
wavelength here.
surrounding area. That way we can be sure if there's any sort of issues with any sort of people around the area, we can deal with them accordingly. So let's go ahead and get ourselves moving on. Looks like that oil plant facility over there is a pretty big target. So let's move ourselves on over there. RO, send in sit rep. Opens.
Crossroads, this is Cowboy 3 coming over.
Good. You're gonna take point, move ahead.
I gotta be careful not to actually point at someone. I have to look down.
It's friendly, don't shoot him.
Yeah, keep your muzzle disciplined. Make sure you're not aiming at other
it
people.
looks like friendly.
I have my safety off. I don't want to actually shoot someone.
Always keep your safety on until you don't need it anymore.
Got an object ahead. Looks to be trash bags.
It's the bush.
There's a mound here. There's a bush.
Don't shine your light like that out in the open. You're going to expose our position.
Sorry, sir.
Is there a reason the pump jack is not operating? Has something happened to the side?
Who knows? Keep caution.
Doesn't look good to me.
Hey, don't get any closer to that bush.
We got
Stop.
an object.
Move back. Move back. Move back.
Back away.
Move yourselves back. That could be an IED. Come on. Move yourselves back.
I'm moving back, sir. I'm moving back.
Moving back.
Alright. Hold position here. Go ahead and communicate that to command.
Is it
Come on,
IED?
do it. Yes. Communicate it.
Crossroads, this is Cowboy 2.
Find out what they want us to do with it.
Shy, watch our rears. Yeah, understood. Jesus, can you watch towards our right? I'll watch forward.
Towards the right. Alright.
Crossroads, we seem to have come across an IED over here. Over.
I don't see why we don't just blow it the hell up.
Will do. Over.
We got turrets.
Okay, they don't really. They just want us to mark it and just.
Alright then, we're gonna have to go around it. Avoid that bush. So, get your side. Moving on.
Oh, I see the bush. Okay.
Okay.
We're doing crossroads says because we don't want to get written up.
That's also
Even though this is the war zone.
This is a very exposed position, man.
Well, in that case, if you're really that concerned about it, go ahead and tell command that we're going to do something about it. See what their response is.
I'm just gonna leave it. They said leave it on the maps. Plus, if that thing explodes and with all the oil over here, that'd be a big problem.
Okay, then it's a big problem. Maybe we should deal with it.
Other people will deal with it later. That's what they said.
We can probably get rid of it safely.
Command said
I'm probably just blowing it up.
Then just ignore it for now. Let's get moving, because we still have a time limit of how loud we can be out here. And of course, if we break the time limit, then that's the way insurgents may find us. And last thing we want is an engagement during this time of morning.
And with this many new people.
So, we'll be moving up and approaching on the right side here, near those silos and storage tanker. So, we're going to be moving up there now. So,
yes, sir.
Someone take point.
Moving up.
I'm going to fall behind. I'm going to move.
I take point, sir.
Avoid that bush.
I have cover.
Move further right. Move
Wrong
further
way,
right.
wrong
Not
way,
towards
to
the
the right.
IED.
Watch your gun.
That way, yes.
Muzzle discipline.
Okay, I'll take point. Just follow behind me.
Keep an eye on your feet, especially on the bushes.
Right behind you.
And right behind you.
Man wants to get up here, watch above. Wherever the hazard. Oil.
Look at those tiny bushes, even though it don't look like they could pop out of those tiny bushes. I'm keeping my eyes on those tiny bushes.
All caught up?
Yes.
Alright. Gonna move up. Half of you stay here. Rest of you move up accordingly.
Watching the mountains on our north, that's southwest.
Should be good. Get over here, sir.
Don't go near that. Don't go near that. Those are bags.
Yes,
Those
sir.
are bags. Move back. Alright, move yourselves on back more. Don't want this thing to blow and us be near it. To the other side of the other container. Other side. It's not safe to approach any further on that with an IED there. We don't know if it's remote. We don't know if it's proximity. We don't know if it's pressure. We don't know if there's someone watching it waiting for us to get too close. So we're going to play it safe and not advance any further on that. And that way we don't get blown up and burned to death with oil. It's fun, isn't it?
Definitely.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's
let's go ahead and move ourselves. Don't approach that. Move back. This place is ridden with IEDs. Everyone get back. Move back now. Move back now.
Yes, sir.
There's too many IEDs in this location.
Move,
Yes, sir.
move, move. Run.
Exiting area.
There's our.
Lots of IEDs. Potential IEDs. Some of them are de facto IEDs, and I'm not taking a risk going near any of them. So, RO, give that sit rep
That's
2
3
crossroads.
IEDs. This. My Christ.
How many IEDs?
IEDs are IEDs. They really like them out here, and they really like to use them.
Yeah,
At least they're not attached to a person this time.
Crossroads, this is Cowboy 3.
Far west, there's an IED that still hasn't been dealt with, and it's near a broken down house. And that makes, what, 20? Christ.
The ideal situation would just be, you know, deal with them, whether that be disarm them or detonate them.
Well, I'm sure the Recon's got some drone detonators. He was worried he was going to use one last time, but we were told to just leave it
Not really
be.
too safe here, because there's too much oil around here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Orders.
Delta 30. Where's that at?
That's a good
We
question.
got a convenient map in the passenger
Map.
seat there.
Delta 30 is actually
And
close to the
everyone
base.
else, load back up into the vehicles. We're going to get
We
ready
had
to
to pass
move
it.
on now.
We had to pass it to get over here.
10-4.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what?
Alright, everybody up in Cowboy, let's go!
Alright, mounting.
To see. That's,
Alright.
that's why I just saw Sergeant Musso.
At least in the comfort of the own.
Hey, got the exact same seat.
Pretty much.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
let me
what
actually
did.
sit down real fast. Hold on. Oh, crap. My leg.
Alright.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the same seat.
Move your feet,
It's hard
move
to
your
tell
seat.
if I'm still by. Prove I'm by sometimes because we all look the same. It's alright.
That's what the uniform does to you.
I guess so.
Yeah, the same face.
Even
Like
though
clones
the
or something.
face.
For now, I think. For now.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Begun the Clone War
Maybe.
has.
So we got B
But
in
yeah,
the
Clone War
uniform. We
has.
all look the same.
Look, you gain your individuality after you sit for a while.
You're not. You get personal. You get to deck your self-help personally. Like an MMO. It's like you start out as the same basic guy, and then you deck out later with personality.
Just like any RPG game, you start off with the same starting equipment, and you figure out your specifics later.
Yeah.
Alright, we're moving. Make sure you don't get out of the... accidentally get kicked out.
on hopper over here. You know, I'm from Tennessee.
I moved over to Germany. My father was German.
Right. Hopefully we're where we need to be. Hopefully.
And now my ass is deployed here with you.
Yep. I don't even think I ever really saw you at all, because maybe when you got deployed out of here, I was still in captivity. In captivity.
You having a PTSD moment?
I believe that's what they call it, yes.
Alright, get out of my
Some
fucking vehicle. Go,
yeah,
go,
just
go.
stay on the truck.
Yep. This is my home. This is my home.
Hey, flip that music.
Well, it's just us here.
Alright. So, gotta patrol around the area, be sure there's nothing suspicious. Obviously, the elevations are going to take more priority over the flats. So, you're going to be the forward fire team. Go ahead and move forth. The rear will be with you shortly.
Alright.
Okay, where's Shy at? Start moving that way.
Alright, just forward.
This.
5 minutes. Alright, just let me know.
Cowboy 3 copies.
I don't think your radio is working. Did not hear that over.
I know. There's a camera on this. Okay, take
Alright,
a
how far along
right.
do we go? You go right?
Take a right.
Okay. Keep an eye on those bushes.
Alright. Everyone else stay in second.
Watch those boots.
Yep.
So many of them out. So many.
Yep, so many of them. Even though people think Afghanistan is just a desert, a lot more than that. It has forests. It even gets snow because of how high the elevations are.
I thought Egypt was a desert. Most part it is, but...
Oh, Egypt is a desert.
Oh.
Denial is a
Yeah,
river
just
in
be
Egypt.
glad that you're not in Western Sahara.
So even anything growing
Literally just the western part of the Sahara.
What would be
Nothing but
Man,
desert.
Texas
less
called. They
harsh.
want their cactuses back.
There aren't even cactuses there in Western Sahara.
Considering we haven't seen any, I think they've taken them back.
Yep.
Yes, it has its own individual things. At least we're on a calm patrol where we can actually talk and have nice little discussions. Because in a more active
Please tell
combat
me you
zone,
didn't
we
just
couldn't
jinx
do
it.
these. Oh no, I didn't jinx it, don't worry. Too close to the fob. They wouldn't dare come up this close.
Don't step into them, man.
And if they did, well, we got air watch above us. If anyone's coming up, they'll let us know. And obviously, you know, you've been trained, you know how to hold your weapon. I'd imagine you'd be able to fire back on, even if they were, even if they were to come up.
Weapon in the most spookiest way possible. I've been trained
You're
to
just
hold this
really
shit with one
strong.
hand.
You're just really strong. That's what
Your
you
right
are.
arm is exceptionally stronger than your left arm.
You boys should probably watch your rear more here.
Oh yeah, good point.
There's an object to our right.
Not you. Considering your position, you should be looking more out, not behind.
Is there something on the right side?
There's too much darkness.
Yeah, I think I see.
Alright, secondary fire team, hold this position. What the fuck?
Stay back now. Form a perimeter.
Alright,
Christian
hold
Charlie,
this position, form perimeter.
ID.
Let me do so. ID, alright, move back. Move back.
Back up.
Now they want to mark on the map?
I don't see why they don't let us.
Keep an eye on those mountains. Someone puts their head over, they see all of us.
I see smoke up there.
Oh, those are the oil fields out there. No need to worry about them. You'll see quite a few here.
I see smoke quite far up the way. And I see the chopper as well.
This is the oil field. Those are just the oil fields out in the distance. You don't need to worry about that.
That. I see our chopper. Yeah, be careful.
And that's all you.
We found another ID about 100 meters to the east of the base. Over.
Well, I got no option left.
You want to
What's he
shoot
saying?
it, or you want the RCXD? He said blow
Did he
it
say
up.
to deal with it?
Yes. So
Alright.
to get rid of it, because it's too close. Okay, back up. Everybody back up.
Bush.
Pretty resistant ID.
Holy.
There it goes.
Okay then.
Damn, you're alright.
Oh, let's go.
Crossroads, this is Cowboy 3, we took care of the ID, over.
ID's dealt with.
Place some mines over here.
Nice 360 cover.
Okay, get back to the vehicles. This is
moving on.
RTB.
That one. Rally on the vehicles.
Yes, sir. Let's head on back, boys.
You got back to the fast car.
Be careful, though. Watch your back.
Careful the bushes and everything.
Y'all have a safe trip now.
Stay clear of the bushes.
I'm not seeing any other eyes.
Thank you. Try to come back.
Could be a possible. We could have a possible bush man in one of these bushes. Legendary bushman. It's rare to shred a vehicle.
Alright, everyone, load back up into the vehicles. We're gonna RTB
Right back
and
in
get
your
back to
spots.
base.
Understood.
Yes, sir. I'm in the same seat I was earlier.
I'm in a different seat.
Oh, great. The same
Alright,
seat.
get your seats.
We have to get back to base.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to get in. There we go.
Why is our private in the driver's seat?
You head back to the rear vehicle there, Private, and then there should be some space for you in the rear vehicle.
I got it.
Yeah. Make sure we don't run over the Private before he gets there.
Oh, come on. Let me have some fun, dude.
Nothing fun with a little
Cowboy 3 is
roadkill
ready to
for,
go. There should be another
lunch, you
private
know?
going to another vehicle, over.
Is there room for that one more recruit?
No,
We're
we're
good
here.
to go back to base. Base is that way.
Congratulations! You get to follow us by hoofing it.
I can let them take my
Is he
seat.
still outside the vehicle?
I don't mind a little bit of
What's
running.
Is he
Where
still
are they?
outside the vehicle?
No.
I have no idea.
No clue where.
Get back to base.
Yep, heading
Let's
out.
go.
Straight this way.
Well, bye bye.
The last one.
I got
the
it.
last one.
There we go.
Oh, no, back to
Alright, boys, we're good.
Back.
Will you lose one?
Where we don't have
No, we're
fourth.
good.
Well, what about the fourth one right
Oh
there?
wait, yeah, we have lost one. There's someone.
Yeah, we have
running
one.
up.
We have a fourth. You just can't see him.
No, we're good.
Here's a fourth.
We've got everybody in here.
He's just gonna run back.
I guess we're good.
Yeah, I'm good outside. You can go. At least he's near the base. Okay, right.
Yes, sir.
Move. Is there a scratch there, T?
Yeah, there is.
Is that why there's the god? Damn it.
Don't worry about scratch, all of you. Come on.
I think all of us right out.
Need to get for debrief.
All right, I just need the team leaders here. The rest of the troops, you can wait outside and listen if you really want to. Careful, my
10-4.
Those are my special tunes.
Alright.
Someone stop that.
Everybody else just kind of vibe around.
Woo!
Try not to talk too loud.
All right. Are we missing one of my leads? They can be outside. Where's my other lead? There he is. All right. Reports. How did it go? I heard you found several IEDs at the oil field concerningly. What's going on with that?
I'll have fun. You won't be enjoying it when you're taking fire.
First, we have some issue with the people being able to properly coordinate where we gotta go.
How did it go? I heard you found several IEDs.
Apart from that setback, have to clear through there and go through Barbecue.
I got
one of the oil field there. IEDs rigged everywhere there, so we just backed away from that. Didn't want to risk anything. Then you told us to go over to Echo 30, so went over there. That's another ID situation that you gave us permission to deal with, so I used my weapon to forcefully detonate it, and it was a small explosion. Didn't seem like it was too powerful of one. But apart from that, everything seemed good out there. No sort of other signs of active, SOA insurgents out there.
If I get to stop Muslims out here.
Well,
seems to just sneaked up on us a little bit.
Alright, yeah, that's another real concern. We might have to double patrol units out there this time. That's ridiculous. We're now gonna do a whole fucking job now out there too, at the oil fields. Alright. For now, go ahead and get some hot chow. There are some special desserts as well, of course, that was mentioned earlier. A lot of nice banana bread was shipped out to us here today.
Alright, looks like we're gonna be getting some chow, guys. So listen
We're
up.
gonna go ahead and call it good there.
Pay attention.
Oh, who is there? Night vision, man. What the hell?
Oh, that's not night vision.
Alright, out of RP, boys.
Nope.
RP's over.
Yeah, it's killing my FPS though.
Alright then.
It'll give it a second.
I really enjoyed that.
Wait. That was fun.
Alright, everybody! Hi there, again, it's me. You're, 1 second.
Oh, you're still green.
I like those mini
Never mind.
conversations like we had at the cafeteria. That was fun.
Oh yeah, those are always the nicest part, just characterization and such. Well, that is a taste of what DLS is here in our current state of us being deployed in Afghanistan. It is, as you can see, not the most glorious of jobs, but it helps with the RP as well. It allows plenty of time for characterization during the mission itself. You know when to go ahead and put on your game face when you're out there in the real shit. And then as well, plenty of time to just just have fun in RP as just a trooper stuck out in the worst place on earth right now for you. I mean, trust me. I mean, I'm dealing with snakes and scorpions coming into my bunk in the middle of the night. I've got several bites already on there. Thank God they're all like non-venomous this time around. We had to deal with something else like that.
Mike,
Yes.
do you count that random encounter of the Daleks?
The random Dalek.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about the Dalek. Don't worry about the Dalek guy.
Out of nowhere. Yeah, there's a Dalek just out in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry, boys. Boys. I know. Don't worry. No, I was able to go ahead. I was able to go ahead and coordinate with No Clue, give him a quick rundown of the shit, and he was able to go ahead and integrate with you swimmingly from the looks of it here. I mean, he's right behind you guys. That's the Dalek who came in.
Is this where our alien art's
Oh, hi. Sure, yeah, we're fighting aliens now, middle of space. Nah, but honestly,
This is really Tatooine, not Afghanistan.
you're right about that. You're right. This is Tatooine all
I
along.
wish it's
So,
in the wrong RP.
real quick, I want to hear everyone's questions, comments, concerns about today's RP. That way, if there's anything else that needs that's confusing, I can explain it. So, any questions about it? Yes, Taco.
I have a question.
Not at all.
So obviously this patrol, we went out and I assume we're investigating and clearing up IEDs. Are there situations where you like get into fights with rivaling factions or an evil entity or force or anything like that in your RP events?
Oh, yes, of course. We deal with two insurgent cells right now, primarily just one. The other one's yet to be introduced properly yet. The first one is called the SOA, Swords of Afghanistan. They're one of the more primary enemy factions out here that we fight. They're an emirate who wants to bring back what they declare the glory days of Afghanistan. Right now, there's more a Western government in control of Kabul and the rest of Afghanistan, and we're trying to make sure that they try to, survive out here, not get exploited by these other people. I mean, NRP, as some of you might have heard, I had to do a follow-up report on 2 civilians that we had found out in the middle of the deserts who escaped from the SOA, who had suffered a lot of terrible things. So we are a 18-plus community for a reason, because we talk about dark topics like that. We don't want, people too young to learn about this stuff.
Understandable.
Of course, obviously, right?
Right.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not 18. I'm 16. I'm fucked.
Well, hey, I don't hear anything for today. I don't hear anything. Yes, senpai.
You did not hear me talk about anything.
Pop it and lock it, boys. Pop it and lock it real quick.
It's
Quiet
okay.
down, please.
I get exposed to this kind of shit daily.
Quiet down, please.
I've done military RP in the past, both with Arma and VTOL VR, and obviously I'm gonna try not to get into touchy subjects by like mentioning names or anything like that. But do you like foresee yourself getting into more like modern issues currently? Because Afghanistan, I mean, it's not an older issue, but it's not as prevalent as things that are going on currently. Do you guys like foresee yourself going into like role play to put those kind of scenarios out there, or no?
Really does depend on circumstance at times, and it depends on our own lore. We kind of set up to where we can do our best to avoid certain scenarios, but trust me when I say this, when we started doing Afghanistan stuff, literally the following month, that happened. So I'm sitting there like, we got to put a halt on this for a little bit because of that incident. To avoid certain, prepare the world around us as we do stuff and try not to bring it in here as much, because some people come and use VR chat as a way to ignore these issues.
Yeah. And that's definitely a really good point. I was just curious because a lot of the military.
Yeah, I try to avoid drama altogether. I'm just here to have
No,
fun.
the thing, because community is an alternate history of our background, so because of that, we don't really get into a lot of the modern day topics because it's not really supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to happen because it might happen. We don't know, but it's like it's not. We don't follow reality fully because again, we'd rather preserve the escapism.
No, and I totally get that. The only reason I was mentioning is because like I've done RP in the past, but those guys are like prior military and like super into the modern stuff. They're like, oh, we're gonna win, so we're gonna pretend that we're winning, and so I wasn't sure if you guys were also doing thinking about that or not. So that's good to know, and I stand by that whole idea as well, for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else have anything so we can help explain further, full understanding? Yes, Gorilla Shark. Love the name.
How does how do you, since obviously you have a ranking system, how does that ranking system operate for people coming into the community?
Well, when you get accepted into the community, you got to go through a process of an interview. We go ahead and use that to check and see if you actually will participate here and have fun with what we offer. Because when it comes to ranking up, a lot of it is based on your own activity within that month. But as, of course, you got to go through the basic training phase. So if you get accepted after the interview, you become Aura 1. And then from there, you will have to attend a basic training event to be able to gain access to do in-character events. That's where we're going to be teaching you guys how to do some of the bare basics and some quick history about the community as well, too. From the simple commands that you hear me bark out from, shit, stuff like that, right? You hear me bark that out? We would want you guys to be trained enough to know what that means and how to perform the order correctly. As well, we use that as a moment to teach you guys how to use your avatars as well, like we quickly did during the perform the order. So we plan on doing another additional training once you reach the rank of OR2 to have you guys have the fundamentals of how to, do formations, like the famous fire team wedge and line, of course, the ones that we harp on the hardest here, since that's, real military using, real NATO standard.
What's the difference between line and column? Sorry.
Please, no, I'm having PTSD again. Not again.
Get out of it.
But yeah, and then, of course, after what we call an AET, once it's fully released, you guys will be in OR 3B by the end of that month and able to go ahead and get a free avatar from us, from our model creators here. Of course, as you see, they're all using the exact same base, so you can't really have much freedom in that regards, but you can customize it as you like, and of course, if you reach up the ranks, you have permissions to do more customized jobs. I've been a member since 2020. I kind of had the same face for a long period of time until recently when I got a darker tone on my skin. And I'm even more Scarface now than I was before. But yeah, we also accept people with
This guy's seen some shit.
Tell me again, sister. I've seen way too much. But anyways, though, yeah, you just go through that system, just attend a few events, and be ranked up to the appropriate rank to get a free avatar during that time period. All right. Any other questions here today? Anything else can help explain? Yes, Lune. Am I saying that right?
Yes. Finally, someone who says it right. Do y'all use anything besides the G36, or is it just pure G36 for God, what's the term?
Standardization.
Standard issue.
Yeah.
Right now we are using two primary rifles in our newest generation of models that you can see me wearing, and Sergeant Scharfels, played by Yukari Floof right here today. These use two different types from the G36C compact rifle essentially, and the G36A3, this longer barrel one. Right now we're in the process of slowly developing.
Or 416. Is it 416?
Those are still in production, as well as our two MGs as well. Those are still in production. They will be released eventually here, and our teams will be able to go ahead and utilize such equipment. Before that, we had the Generation 2 models, as you guys are wearing, utilizing weaponry like the 416 that Emerald does as a holding right there. A G3K, which is one of my personal favorites because I love hearing the sound of that go off. And of course, the G36 series, the standard issue, the definitive German. Exactly, the definitive German gun.
Oh, that's why.
So yeah, there will be more equipment made over time. We just recently changed to these. All right. Anything else, boys and girls, and in betweens? Yes, coins.
Almost correct. Don't worry. With the battalions, so you have specific battalions for medics, vehicles, pilots, mechanics, stuff like that, right? You're able to probably just join one and stay on that, correct?
Yes, you can, and as well, you're free to change out of them. So the first time you join a troop, you're free to do one change immediately afterwards if you want to. Afterwards, however, we ask you to wait like a 2-month time period to go before you change that to the next one. We got separated by 3 branches here, essentially from infantry to cyber personnel and the Panzertruppen. Infantry is comprised of course, the Jaegers, you know, standard infantry, mountaineers, medics, the Heeresflieger, which is basically helicopter pilots. Am I missing someone? I'm missing someone. I don't really touch the infantry because I'm not infantry myself, actually. The military police. And the paratroopers. And yeah, and in the cyber personnel, there is the reconnaissance, and there is the radio operators. There's German names. Yeah, the German names I have a hard time pronouncing. The Furman...
I can't say my own troops' name.
Yeah, I can't. As you can tell, I'm actually American, not actually German, so I can't really say the words that correctly. But we translate it easily. USA. From there, the Panzertruppen comprises of the actual Panzer Troop, which is the Panzermen that uses the Leopard 2 A6 that we have actually over there, as well as the Panzer Grenadiers, which uses the Puma IFVs and the Wolverine IFVs, and any other IFV that we can like claim on.
Okay.
I'm the XO of that, so I kind of those are my babies. So yeah.
I see.
Yes. So yeah, we got plenty of opportunities for you guys to use, and plenty of options for you guys to go into. Yes, Senpai, I see you with your beautiful hand up there.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
I know.
So,
gorgeous.
I don't know if there's. I don't know a lot of the military RP groups, but if there are a lot, do you do any like coalition type roleplay, like to kind of get like a NATO type feel kind of thing? Like having
at the current moment, right? Yeah, at the current moment, I do. Yeah. The current moment, what we've been doing actually is talking to more of our friendly communities and allied communities to see if they want to participate in here. That's why you saw me made mention of a commissary being kind of built in RP over there, down the road. That's actually a corporation from another RP group coming over there and gonna sell goods and services to our boys in RP. So they got something besides really nasty or bland tasting EPAs/MREs and such, you know, as well as any other luxury good that they can get their hands on. In regards to like NATO forces, the most that we would have at the current moment is the ANA, played by Lab Unit and Lucky 13. We actually met these guys a few months ago, and we've been talking more and more, and we invited them over here, just as like how they invite us over there for their joint operations as well. The ANA in this instance means the Afghan National Army, and they play specifically the 214th Anzem Corps. Yeah, and having them around is always a blast, shooting things up, just being another support unit alongside of us, and we support them as well in the middle of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we are slowly branching out to other communities to do that more NATO feel. It's just going to take a little bit more time. You know how it goes.
For sure.
Yep. Anyone else? Anything else? I am more than willing to ask more or answer more questions. No? All right, then. If that is the case, if you have any more questions, you can reach me. My Discord is Light095. Ever since that new Discord change, it used to be like a bunch of numbers afterwards. You know how it goes. Other than that, for everyone else who is a member of this community, this was considered a lore event. So, today's actions will affect the RP. You will receive 2 summaries in the DLS server here relatively soon. So that means we gotta go clear up a bunch of IEDs in the oil field.
Yay! Not only that also includes that there's also one other IED that we never cleared that's over by a broken building far off in the east.
Listen, that was just yesterday, okay? We'll take care of that soon too. Other than that, I want to say
soon.
Don't worry, soon. Whenever I can host it, I'm the main host. Christ on a stick. Other than that, Oxvelt, and you all have a lovely evening, morning, and afternoon. You're all dismissed.